Here's how you do a headband mend. Headbands help to reinforce the text block and provide it with more sturdiness. So I'm just grabbing a length of headband right now. You can choose a color that you enjoy and that coordinates or matches with the color of the book. Then I'm going to measure it out against the length of the book. It's really nice to do this whenever you're doing a spine or if you're doing an internal. Anytime you have access to the text block, it's the best time to do it. There we go. So I just trimmed it to the length, or to the width of the spine rather, and I'm gonna double check it there, measure twice, cut twice apparently, so I'm just trimming off a little bit of excess. And I want 2 of these. I want one for either side of the book. There we go. I'm using the one that I cut before to match the other side. Now we want to get these nice and tacky with some glue. We'll just put a little dot of glue on each of them. I think I did too much on that first one, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, that was a little too much glue, but it's okay. I'm gonna share between the 2 of them. There we go, and I'm gonna spread it out across the whole headband. So even on the colorful part, if your headband has like a flatter side or a rounder side, some of them do, some of them don't, you're going to want to apply the glue to the rounder side. And that's particularly on the colorful threads that you would be able to feel, whether it's flatter or rounder. This is going to be the side that's touching the book. Perfect, I'm spreading it out. We want to let it get a little bit tacky. The way that it was explained to me was that we want it to start to feel like eyelash glue before you put them on your eyes, if you wear eyelashes. You can also do headbands while the book is completely shut. So if you're not opening it up for a spine or for an internal, it's a little bit trickier. Sometimes you have to do this if the headband that previously exists there is super worn down. You'll just extract it first. The glue would be super crumbly, so you can just take it out. And then measure out the length of the headband again, just like we did for the other one. Same overall premise other than the actual application. Always good to double check, especially with these ones. That looks a little too long again. Maybe I'm gonna trim that down. Always doing glue stuff over non-adhesive or Capco, just to make sure that we can scrape that glue up super easily and that it doesn't get the tables all messy. Once again, picking up some of that glue, spreading it out all over the headband. It's kind of hard to hold on to the headband while you do this because it slides around so easily. So if you need to, feel free to grab some of the metal tools or like the tweezers. By now, my first headbands are just about ready. So I'm gonna pick those up and lay them down. I want the edge of the colorful part to match up perfectly with the edge of the book. Maybe it overhangs just like the slightest little bit by a millimeter or so, but I want it to be pretty much even. And so I'm gonna press that down. If you need to use a bone folder, go ahead. Sometimes a rubber band helps, especially if the text block is super rounded. But this one's pretty flat, so they're laying okay. Now that's ready to dry. So let's grab our other book, placing that brush in water. Don't want to leave brushes out of the water too long. By the way, we do want the brushes to be dry for this. I'm just opening up the spine to place this down. Always remember that the sticky part faces the text block. You never want to get glue in between the text block and the spine, because then it'll be super hard for the book to open and for people to mend the book in the future if need be. So I'm laying that down, kind of trying to line it up in there. Definitely trickier with the book closed like this, so I'm pulling in the assistance of my handy metal tools to help slide it in, line it up, make sure it's on the edge and stuck down. If you get any glue on the text block during this, on like the top of the pages, totally normal. But do make sure to wipe that up pretty quickly. We don't want the pages to get glued together. And that's how you do your headbands.